They're intense. They're bloody. They're out of this world. It can only be anime.
So, here's the top 10 list of anime battles. Just kill me already. Number 1. Bloodlust vs. Plasma Pulse Finale. Anyways, hey guys, this is Kostra here, and today we're going to talk about the drama that has swept the community in recent days. I want to talk about the beautiful, gangrene-inducing, tomato-colored level we all know as Bloodlust. Oh, sorry, I can't put Bloodlust in the title because it might get demonetized, so instead I'll just change it to, I don't know, Human Juice Extreme? Yeah, let's go with that. And yeah, I know that literally everyone has been milking the level like crazy in the community, and that's partially why I held off on this video. I'm still making it, obviously, but I'd rather wait and not cash in right away like some others. Because contrary to what most people think, I'm not super desperate for views. But anyways, enough of that. Let's actually get on with the topic. Alright, so by now I'm pretty sure all of you know that Bloodlust has finally been verified by Nobbleboy after literally over a year. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on with this level right now. I'll probably start with the drama between Nobbleboy's fans and some of the big boys in the community. So, N-Level, a really skilled player in the community, is currently under attack from Nobbleboy's fans. Basically, they think that he should not play Bloodlust right now, so that Bloodlust remains unbeaten for a while, like Bloodbath. Another example of a GD YouTuber getting hate like this is Sunix. Now, this is just stupid. You can't tell someone not to play a Geometry Dash level because you want it to remain unbeaten for a while. Demons just inevitably get beat, that's how it works. The problem with this is that people see Bloodlust as the next Bloodbath of the community. They think it's this revolutionary demon that is so extraordinarily hard that it won't be topped for months like Bloodbath was. But it's not, and there's a few key differences. First of all, in 1.9 we didn't have the saturation of ultra-skilled players like we do now. Back then, when you thought of super skilled, basically just Riot and Cyclic came to mind. Nowadays, we have way more than just 2 skilled players dominating the game. Next is that 1.9 didn't have the super saturation of extreme demons that we currently do now. Like back then, extreme demon development was probably about 1/10 of what it is now. And finally, there are already harder demons that are in development. Bloodlust just doesn't have the prestige that Bloodbath did. Actually, while we're on the subject, I just want to go on a brief tangent about really dedicated and die-hard fans, also known as fanboys. Fanboys are like the most love-hate relationship a YouTuber will ever have to deal with. On one hand, it feels nice to get virtually sucked off every once in a while. But on the other, it's really not good when they're low-key just brainwashed zombies. Like, not too long ago, a quote-unquote fan of mine got into my GD account and caused a bunch of havoc, no-clipping stuff, and basically just getting my account banned. Now, they claimed it was a joke, but joke or not, that's a really messed up thing to do, even considering the fact that I'm not that big of a player or creator. Like, if that's the kind of stuff you do to try and impress people, you need to rethink your life. I'll keep this person anonymous and all, because I don't want to send any hate their way, but you guys have to realize that fanboys are a double-edged sword, and they can be bad. And that's just for those with a platform. If you're someone else in the community who, let's say, isn't as known as some of the other guys, that's even worse. But anyways, that's enough of that side topic. I hate to, rant on about other stuff, but that kind of ties in with the whole theme of this video, so I figured it'd be worth mentioning. The other big part of all this drama is about the difficulty of Bloodlust. Some people think it deserves the #1 spot, which it's holding down right now, but some people think Plasma Pulse Finale should actually be above it. I'd like to think that some of the controversy comes from the idea that some people have overestimated Nobbleboy. Now, like I've said earlier, I don't mean this in any way to discredit him, but you're comparing apples to oranges here. If Bloodlust isn't the next Bloodbath, then Nobbleboy isn't the next Riot. And even though Nobbleboy is the only person at the time of this video to actually complete Bloodlust, he hasn't tried any of the other top extreme demons to the degree that other super skilled players have. And that's why I think he may not be the best candidate to argue Bloodlust's difficulty. He's even said on Twitter that he's got some bias towards it, but he still thinks the Plasma Pulse finale is easier. I'll give him credit for, recognizing bias and making people aware of that and all, but I still think that it's fair for the other pro players to make that decision. He's not a credible source in this particular situation. Players like N-Level, Skullo, and Sunix think that Plasma Pulse finale is harder and should be placed above it. Most of the Demons List team thinks the Plasma Pulse should be placed above it as well. Well, almost everybody. However, there is something important to be said about Bloodlust's difficulty. While it's true that the majority of pro players probably have the most important opinion for this level's difficulty, there's another factor to take into account. Keep in mind that Bloodlust is just a buffed version of Bloodbath with a difficult extension and redecoration to make it look more modern. The key word of all this being that at the core of the level lies Bloodbath. Why is this important? Well, most of the pro players criticizing it have already beaten Bloodbath. That means that without even playing it, they already know a good portion of the level. All they need to do is practice the extension and get better with the buffs, and that's it. They already have the experience. So I guess, in a way, anyone who can play Bloodlust is biased one way or another with it, whether it's intentional or not. If there's anything you should take out of this video, it's that you shouldn't follow people without at least thinking about it first. Don't jump on the Bloodlust hype bandwagon without considering your actions, because fanboys are basically cult members and it's scary how dedicated they can be sometimes. You can't deny that Bloodlust is an impressive achievement, but whether or not it's truly the hardest demon out right now is still up for debate. Also, can you guys stop hating on GD players for playing Bloodlust? Like, really. It isn't the next Bloodbath, despite literally being Bloodbath. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.